Ahlan وسهلا أهلا وسهلا يا شباب, which means hello and welcome, ladies and guys and girls in Arabic. So, welcome to a new tutorial series. If you watched on my channel my playlist about Spring Boot with Kotlin, which you can find here on playlist, and here's the total playlist. You would know that I said at the end that we will be doing now the infrastructure part, the cloud computing part, which is setting up an instance on a cloud platform to run our backend application later. I also mentioned it here in the channel introduction and upcoming tutorial series. And maybe some of you also remember this diagram here. But let me first apologize. Anasif, I'm sorry. I said we will do this on DigitalOcean, but I did it on Linode because I had some problems to setting up DigitalOcean teams, to separate DigitalOcean teams from my Habibi coding account and from my private account. So I went with Linode, but it's pretty much the same. The user interface looks just a little bit different, but it doesn't matter because we will most likely work from the terminal. And yeah, just let me show you what we are going to build. Just beforehand, here's also on Medium you find the written tutorial for this series. There is part 1, part 2, and this is part 3. And yeah, but before we start now, please make sure you have an account set up already on Linode, or you can also have it on DigitalOcean or any other cloud platform like Vultr. But the user interface which would look a little bit different, but most of the time, 90% of the time, it will work from the terminal. And please make sure you have a domain set up either on Google Domains, on Hostinger, or GoDaddy, or I'm using Wolf4U. I don't want to advertise those companies, just to let you know I'm not sponsored or so. But please make sure you have also one domain you can use. And yeah, then just let me show you what we are going to build. Here on my terminal, I already used Secure Shell to connect to my Ubuntu instance. Now let me show you what is running here. You see this port 9090, this is the backend, and 9091. So basically, I set up an Nginx web server and the reverse proxy. Let me show you just quickly. Vim etc Nginx sites available. And my domain now, this is my domain, amazo.ai. It's from the DC cartoons, one character. Yeah, this is the Nginx Reverse Proxy setup. As you can see, we have here the domain, the plain domain, and with www. And this is, like I said, 1991 is the front end. You see the proxy path is the reverse proxy functionality, which is just for the slash. And for the backend, when someone types /API, it goes to the backend application 1990. And as you can see, we used certbot. Just let me scroll a little bit down. Certbot is all managed by certbot, as you can see from the comments. This will go down when you set it up properly. And yeah, here's some more functionality that always SSL is used, so never HTTP, always HTTPS. Secure connection. Yeah, just let me just also show you here in the browser. Like I said, when someone types amazo.ai and let's say slash, it's hello frontend. As you can see, we have here secure connection, certificate validation. Here's the organization, let's encrypt. And this is also true for API. And as you see, we have now hello backend. Before, let me just type it again, amazo slash, or just, we don't need the slash, hello frontend. And when you type slash, it's hello backend because it's another application which is running there. And this is also, as you can see, yeah, secured by Let's Encrypt by the third port. And yeah, this is what we are going to build now. And then when this part is set up, the Nginx part and so on, then we will be able to set up the GitHub Actions CI/CD pipeline for this backend application. And yeah, that's basically it. And see you in the next video when we really start to doing things. إلى اللقاء يا شباب.